Hi, I'm Julie Steelman, and welcome back to the Prosperous Feminine. Today, we're going to talk about what I think is the hottest topic: why women over 50 like you struggle to monetize your gifts and what you can do to fix it. Okay. So, if you're a coach, a healer, an entrepreneur over 50, like the time has come, right? And you're ready to finally turn that wisdom into wealth and build a six-figure soul aligned business, you're in the right place. And today, what we're going to tackle is one of the biggest frustrations I hear from women like you. I have all this knowledge, experience, and wisdom, but I still can't seem to make real money from it, right? And there's this tension around feeling really underutilized. And so, if you're one of these women and you've been feeling that underutilization, you've been feeling undervalued, you've been feeling like you're the best kept secret, right? Or you're stuck in the I help so many people, but I'm still not making six figure cycle, this episode is going to be great for you. Okay. So, why do women over 50 struggle to monetize their gifts so much, right? And I just want to start out by saying this. If you've been struggling with turning that wisdom into a profitable business, it's not because you aren't good enough or you don't have value, right? What I've seen that can happen over and over and over again is that you're actually incredibly multi-talented. You spent decades developing different skills, learning different modalities, and helping people in different ways, right? And because you help people with so many things, you don't know how to talk about what you do in a way that makes people say, yes, I need that. Right. And that's what we want to do. And you feel torn between these multi passions, these different passions. If you've been listening to me, you've heard me feel torn between the money stuff with women and my wildlife photography. And I felt like I was living this double life and it was epic, but it wasn't sexy, and getting pulled in multiple directions. And then we end up sabotaging our own success, right? And you feel like that what you have to offer is everything. And so then it's overwhelming to try to do that, to market it, to try to speak to everyone, to try to talk about everything, because you have this vast toolbox, right? And instead, what we're going to talk about is claiming one powerful specialty. My powerful specialty is that I take women over 50 and I help them monetize their gifts and create lifelong income from it because they have a solid framework for a business for the rest of their life. Now, I could talk about sales, I can talk about marketing, I can talk about social media, I can talk about speaking from the stage. I have decades of experience of speaking in front of large audiences. I could talk about any of those things. But what I'm most passionate about is women's feminine financial sovereignty, especially from a business where you can be self-generative of income, because I know the difference that it made for me and how that allowed me to pursue my passions even more fully than I already was, right? And so another thing that I've heard is you think what I do is so unique to each person, I can't possibly figure out how to package this into an offer. And so I end up spinning my wheels and spending excess energy and feeling exhausted, even though you love your clients, right? Because you're over giving or you're giving each one of them something unique. And as a very dear friend of mine says, one really hot high ticket offer will set you free. And that's the truth, is we can't be everything to everyone, but there is a way. And I promise you, if you stick with me, we will get there, to blend all the pieces and the parts of your wisdom, your experience, and your gifts into one potent, powerful specialty. And we just have to learn some discernment around that. Okay. So this is where I find that most coaches, healers, and entrepreneurs over 50 really get stuck. So let's talk about what is the secret to making more money. Here's the truth. Okay, I'm going to lay it out straight for you. More certifications, more skills, and more trainings are not the answer. What you need is to hone in on one vein of gold and have a rock solid business model and foundation under it, because you need to solve one clear transformational problem that you solve better than anyone else. Okay. And that is what's going to create that uniqueness. And I guarantee you, when you let go of being everything to everyone and you hone in on one special area, it's like the needle on the compass goes to north. You know what to say, you know what to do. It's like it will re-energize you. And it takes a lot of the stress and overwhelm out of trying to figure out something that's too big to contain, right? Because you are dynamic, you're beautiful, you're gifted, you've lived a lot of life, you've learned a lot of things across your life, right? And to try to harness all of that is a skill and a practice, and you need a specific template and methodology to follow in order to be able to do that. But to try to be everything to everyone is going to cost you your business and leave a lot of money on the table. All right, you with me? So what we're going to do today is talk about how to get clear on your six-figure sweet spot. Because when you do, three things happen. The first is you stop confusing potential clients. People that are confused don't say yes and don't buy because they don't see how they can get a result. And so when you get clear on this, clients immediately understand what you do and how it benefits them, and it matches with what they're looking for, right? I just watched one of my clients, Beth. We worked for a while on her signature system, and then all of a sudden she had a working session and everything came to life, and boom, three clients just like that within 5 weeks of each other. And people started referring people to her because they know what she does. Fabulous. We want that for you. Okay. The second thing, you become the go-to mentor. Oh, you want somebody who can tell you why your health is stopping you from fulfilling your big vision? You need to go to so and so. That's exactly what she does, and only the way she can do it. And you'll love her energy, right? Instead of blending into the crowd or being another one, just hanging out a shingle of whatever, people recognize you as a leader in your niche, because in today's world, we have to build trust. It's our marketing currency. And in building trust, what we need to do is establish our authority, our credibility, that we actually do this, that we actually do deliver results. And it's okay if you're just starting out. There's a lot of ways to talk about results, and we'll get to that. Okay. The third thing is that when you are clear, money can be clear with you. And one of the things that I've spent decades teaching women is about manifesting and money. Money is energetic and it's physical. So when you're clear and you're a clear channel, your energy and what you're doing in the physical world align. You become almost a chalice and a vessel for money to flow to you. You do have to do work. It's not about sitting around and trying to get yourself aligned. It's about being out in the world and doing it until you get aligned, right? And you make more money more easily because clients instantly see and hear the value in what you offer, and they're excited to invest, right? This is a game changer. And this is what we're going to be diving into on day one of my upcoming event at the end of February. I'll tell you more about it later. And this is about learning how to identify your most profitable aligned specialty so you can finally start making real money doing what you love. Okay, I want to give you a quick exercise because I want to ground and anchor this for you. All right. So let's do a quick exercise so you can start getting clarity right now in this moment on what's your most profitable specialty. So I want you to grab a piece of paper or use your phone. I love using the notes section on my phone because once I start that, it's like I start a neuron pathway in my mind, and then other things come later, or I'm in the shower, or I'm out for a walk, or I'm dancing with friends, and I'll go jot down a note. And it's an easy way for it to be portable and carried with you. Okay. First question. What's the biggest transformation you've helped people achieve? And I actually want you to put on your big girl panties and get some moxie here and tell yourself the truth. What's the biggest transformation you've helped other people achieve? Okay, it doesn't all have to be clients. It can be friends, it can be family. I have a client right now whose sister and cousin love her so much that she saw by how they wanted to be around her and the wisdom and advice she was helping them get that she needed to start a coaching business. Okay. So it doesn't have to be only clients. Second question, what do people always come to you for? What's the thing they praise you for? What's the thing they prize you for? What's the reason they refer you? And if you don't know, send out a quick email and just ask one sentence and give them an example of what that might sound like and see what they say. Don't make it complicated. Don't make it hard. Don't make it long. Okay. I've even had former corporate colleague buddies where I've sent emails to them and they responded immediately to me. And it was like, wow, I never knew they saw me that way. So it's a really helpful exercise. Third question, what's the one thing you love doing that gets the best results? I love helping a woman see her value so much so that six figures becomes a piece of cake, right? And there's a lot of pieces and things that go into that. And it's different for everyone. But I can show up the same with the same content and material and have 20 women in the room, and there are 20 different breakthroughs, right? So that's what we want to do. So what I want you to do, and if you need more time for this, go right ahead and take it. But look at your answers. Do you see a common thread? That's where your vein of gold is, right? And at my upcoming event in February, we're going to go even deeper into this so you can nail exactly what that specialty is and craft an offer, a winning offer that gets you the high paying clients. Okay. So, final takeaways. Here's what I want you to take away from today's episode. You do not need more certifications. You need clarity on what you're already amazing at and how you've already synthesized and blended all of your trainings and certifications into a specialty that only you can offer. Okay. The second takeaway is the key to making six figures is claiming one specialty that people will happily pay for that meets them at the point where they are very motivated to solve a problem. Okay. You nail this one piece, you're going to be locked into six figures in 2025. I promise you. Stick with me because we're going to get this. Okay. This is my specialty. This is what I do. This is what my clients are doing right now. And the third thing is your next step is to start noticing where your vein of gold already exists. And I'll give you a little tip about this. There are people out there that say that we are not our target market. I actually disagree a little bit because our stories and what we've been through and what we've matured through and what we've learned typically can run parallel to our ideal clients. So what I mean by that is a lot of times the thing that you're best at is right in front of you, that it's biographical, right? That it is what you've already done. And there isn't any more getting ready to get ready to do it. Okay. So I really want you to dive into this. And the best thing that you could do is do a 5-day process where you answer these 3 questions. Get up in the morning before you do anything else. Just tell everybody in the household, I'll be down when I'm down. Right. And I want you to just free form write these first thing in the morning before coffee, before engaging or interacting, even before you feed the cat or the dog. Do this. Okay. It'll only take you like 10 minutes and just start letting that flow come through. So if you love this episode, be sure to follow the podcast, stay tuned, and share it with your friends. And so until next time, stay prosperous, stay powerful, and remember your wisdom is worth 6 figures. And I will talk to you next time.